Why, hello, and welcome back to another episode of Voice of the Rings. I'm your host and guide, Zollin Ironshield, as always. And today, my friends, real quick, I'm going to upgrade a couple commanders here. I use those little, if you watched in the past, I use those little things that are respect removers, where you can remove respect of a certain characters. They changed some healing commanders and a couple of the horse commanders and stuff like that. So there's a couple I'm just kind of going to put back right now to where I kind of want them. So I thought I'd make a little video and show you as you go. I'm also going to have a really cool documentary of us doing a huge battle for the ring for Dol Guldur. So keep in store, that will be on the other playlist. But basic, might be the same playlist, I'm not sure actually. But my Theoden, what I've decided for now is my Imrahil is going, I'm going to put him back to respect 5 for now. So what I decided is, instead of putting them all back, I ascended Imrahil to a legendary commander. And I also put a few of his pieces into the other, Eladin, I believe it is the one that shares the respect with him, is it not? Yes, I believe it is. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put a couple of these back in, get him to respect 5 again, all right? Right now, in the battle here, he is using Dol Knights, which doesn't really matter because he just buffs all. He got a big buff in 2.0. He can just kind of help all units. So I'm going to give him that, and I will probably give him... The ally is a decent healing, but I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go for air for these next few fights. See how that goes. So that is kind of my goal today. So I'm going to just buff him up there. I'll drop the last 2 points in here to buff his soldiers. And then I have a couple different groups of commanders set up. So let me just show you real quick since we're here. So I got a couple different groups right now. We're going to have again, a really big battle here soon. But I basically have this group set up. This is basically Falcon. Falcon isn't super great with eagles, considering he does have some things that help, but I have to do certain things because he mainly wants dwarves. But at the time, 2.0 really feels like you need to have your eagles. So basically what I've got here is I've got my dwarves here with all eagles for this combat we're about to have. My Gimli and my Dane, and Gandalf the White's there to support him, give him a damage buff the troops, and I've got my Falcon, who is just kind of buffing his eagles, because I can't really use these abilities very efficiently with eagles, but they are very strong. So, but right now I want to set up this group a little bit better. So what I'm doing right now is just kind of getting them to the right respect, all right, for these ones. Also, before things get crazy, I might actually give them some more of their energy back, because you can do that now. So we'll show that in a little bit of a later thing here, a later video, a guide video or something, because they've done a couple cool little updates that I'd love to show you guys. So I'll get you that soon. All right, but here we go. Let me go back to doing respect. So I have him where I want him now. All right. So, and then I also want to put Theoden. I'm going to put back to respect 5 with Arid Leader. I'm going to have to pull some respect actually out to do that. I do like his Arid Leader still, so I need to go ahead and pull some respect out of my items, because if you don't remember, a lot of the respect went into the items, but I have a lot of them. All right, a lot of them. So since these are a commander for season 1 here, I'm gonna go ahead and pull out, I'll take out 50. Should be pretty close to do it. I'm gonna get 50 of their letters there for Eomer and Theoden. All right, so I'm going to go back over there. I'm going to put that back into his respect. Again, I'm not quite sure. Let's see, how many do I need? Actually, it's there's a certain number exactly. There we go. Boom. All right, wonderful. So I'm actually going to redo his thing a little bit. He is using horses, so I want him to have this. And I'm also going to give, I'm tempted just the flat 15 is great and all. For 3 allied formations. Meta units have stacking, deal damage. Alright, same thing, increases max stacks 4. It's a little bit, actually, Rohirrim is like, it's a interesting little thing here. I think I might actually go with Rohirrim for my battle coming up here, but we'll go ahead and just put the points in there, and any excess points will drop in there. Waha, problem solved. Alright, Eomer. I also want him back to respect I don't think I can actually fully get it there. I'm going to need a little bit more. My items there. Did get in back to respect 3. Perfect. Again, I thought about it. I was like, you know, I kind of want to use these characters still, but I didn't really want to pump in to get them back to like respect 9 and stuff. Imrahil, I may with Imrahil. I may go all the way back to Legendary. I'm not sure. I really want to use Imrahil. I don't know if it's just like out of spite. I just really like that character. We'll find out. I will show more of that in the future, but I'm going to wait to decide on that for a couple weeks to see where the meta is and stuff. Well, I got a few too many, but that's okay. All right. Oh, I can now unlock his special weapon. Oh, I have that in real life. It's right back there. Oh, wait. Okay. Never. I do replicas on this channel, guys, if you didn't know that. So, if you ever want to see some United Cutlery replicas, they're fantastic. Some of the best out there. You should check that out. All right. So, I'm going to go ahead and put points into this. And again, this guy, this is just for him and his mounted units have a chance to gain damage. I almost think it's probably good to just put the points into this one. Just so he can deal some more damage. And I think that's what I'm probably going to do. Because he'll just do a good chunk of damage there. And that's what I want. All right, so Eladin. Again, I gave him some of Imrahil's respect. So I got him to respect 5. And I was able to use Elven Rider, which I'm going to try using with my Theoden and Eomer and Imrahil, because he can really, really buff up medium units, which are pretty much just horses, give them initiative, and buff them up more even with half Elven. So he should be able to get a good chunk with some good items. Now, surprisingly enough, I actually have some better items for him. So I'm going to give him A1's items. Yeah, because she's in my kind of backup squad right now. So I am actually going to switch anything I find of hers. I'm going to give to him. No offense, Eowyn, but I really want my troops here to shine. All right, there we go. And the last one, where did she have? There it is. Okay. So I just want as much attack damage for my troops as possible. Because he's just there to buff the troops, along with, again, Theoden and Eomer also give a buff to troops, right? So that's the idea behind that. Now I want her to have some kind of gear, though. So we're going to find the gear that I just removed from him, which should just be sitting around here. There it is. And I'm going to give her those pieces. Let's see. I'll give her... actually, no, I'll give her that. Give her a gold piece if I have it. I might as well give it to her. I didn't realize I had this just sitting out, not being used. So, you know what? You can hold on to it until I use it. And then the last one, Commander Defense, Unit Defense. I want to put on... Let's see. I guess we'll just go ahead and go with the worn smoking pipe there. All right, sweet. So that's all set up. So now that I have them all kind of good and ready, so I have, again, several different squads of commanders. Let me just show you who I'm using real fast, and then we will do it here. So they're all off on the map right now, and I can't really bring them back. So I'm going to have to focus on showing you here. So again, I showed you that squad I'm using right now. These are, again, backup squads. These are for just taking tiles. I'm not really using any of those a lot at the moment. I would like to be using Bjorn in the future, but I need to get him higher respect. So again, another kind of taking tiles army. So my other main armies I'm using right now is this group, where I don't know if I'm not sold on this setup, but again, I'm doing a lot of experimenting in the last couple weeks. So again, I'm going to keep using them. I want to get my Bard up on respect too. And surprisingly enough, he's pretty strong. Ballin's pretty strong. This ability right here, pretty cool. Buffing all your people with really good attack and defense formations. And this ability is he's pretty good. He's pretty good. But what's really, really strong is this is really strong. Plus 40 AD. So I have axe throwers on him, and I have a bunch of items to help buff. Technically, I had him set up for the commander to do damage because he still does a lot of damage himself. But yeah, so that's a pretty nice little combo there. And then, of course, again, I'm going to be using him until I can get better items and get him stronger. We'll see as we go. But again, their respects have not been messed with, so I'm just leaving this group because I never took any respect out of those characters. But this group, I may be using Sauron later on because he's kind of meta in the new setup, and I love Frodo and Sam. So does my brother-in-law Jethros and a couple people. He's just really good. So we'll be using him, and I have some decent stuff on him, but again, it's not set up to be my main characters, as you can see. But then they're kind of getting a backup army, and then I got my siege set up. A lot of these guys have the plus to siege, if you don't know already, this siege buff. One of these guys does not, I believe it is this one, but he's just cool, so he's just in there because I have him high respect. So I'm like, whatever, you can be in there. You've deserved it. All right, there he is. Okay, then again, here's the setup we just buffed up. Okay, so this one's kind of set up, and again, I may ascend Imrahil to Legendary Commander status again, because he is pretty cool. So we will see. We will see. But until that time, my friends, this is a really quick video I wanted to make because I'm actually about to make a really big video of a documentary of us fighting for the Ring of Power. We're going to be fighting over Dol Guldur. So I had to show you this real quick, and I will see you guys all in the next episodes of Voice of the Rings. Thanks to my Patreons for their support. I'll see you in the next ones. And again, really quick, small, fast video here, but I just want to talk about a few things, and I know for my Rise to War people who watch the channel, I will continue to try to make Rise to War content even more detailed than this video, obviously. But I was like, you know what? I'll just make it and cover this while I do it and talk about some stuff. Because for a lot of players, a lot of people, I have a bunch of guides on this game. Like, way more in depth than this video. Okay? So, you can check them out on the guide playlist here on the channel. I'll see you in the next episodes of What's the Rings. Stay happy, my friends.